Hi Sandeep, welcome back. Welcome back Chitra. Welcome back Nivedita. Hi Aarti. Hi Seema. Hi Smita. Hi Shweta. थांबून भूक आता मस्त गरम गरम पावभाजी बटाटे वडे खायला मिळणार असतील संदीप. आपण एक 2 मिनिटं थांबूयात, सगळ्यांना येऊ देत ऑनलाईन. हाय सरिता. हाय मंदार. वेलकम बॅक. हाय धनश्री. हाय नीलम. हाय रुजिता. If you can see, this is my pav. I would love to see. Please take a picture and post it in the comment. I would love to see how your pav is looking. Hi Jyoti. Hi Saumil. Hi Rohini. Hi Prajakta, I'm just waiting for everyone to log back in, and we will take it from there. I have not yet started my oven. I'm just waiting for everybody to log in. Hi Priya. Hi Parul. Hi Anu. Hi Archana. I think we waited a good 3-4 minutes. So I hope everybody's pav is looking nice and puffed up. So all I'm going to do is we are now going to preheat our oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. You should use the center rack of your oven. Make sure that you're using the center rack of your oven, and start your oven to preheat at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So while our oven is preheating, this is what I'm going to do. I want to set this aside. And in the meantime, I also made another dough. This is made up of, or broil. Sandeep, it should be on bake setting, not broil. Bake setting at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And your rack, you should use a center rack for baking. Hi Nitin Dada. Hi Shishir. Hi Anjali. So I made another batch of dough. In this I have used 50% all-purpose flour and 50% our regular chakki atta. I'm just going to punch it down. And I'm going to make roughly 15 balls out of this. The reason why I'm making 15 balls out of this is I'm going to stuff it with our batata vada stuffing. Hi Madhura, hi Alpana. Everyone who has just now joined, all we did was we are preheating our oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we are going to use the center rack of our oven. And I have made batata vada stuffing for this, and instead of deep frying the vada and this is a nice side dish that you can take. It is good for potluck. I'm just going to again just roll it in such a way that we get a smooth top, and then we are going to stuff the ball in the pav. I like more stuffing than the pav itself. So it's almost like puran poli, where the puran is more than the dough. So many people, they asked me if we can use the same dough for making a loaf. So my experience is, this is what I'm making. My experience is no, you cannot, because the liquid to flour ratio is very high, and the bread, when it rises, because the liquid is more in this case, eventually towards the end the bread itself is going to collapse. So you will get a nice fluffy bread, but at the end of the baking cycle the bread is going to collapse. So see, I'm just stuffing it like we stuff our pav bhaji. We stuff our puran poli. And I like to just give it a little, I press it a little bit so that we don't get jumbo balls. Again, those who are joining right now, all we are doing is preheating our oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. We are going to use the center rack to bake our pavs. Please take a photo of your pav and post it here. I would like to see the photos before and after. Hi Sheila Tari, hi Sandeep. If you have any questions while I'm making these, please ask in the comment section. I'm just going to finish. So when I make my weekly bread, I don't use butter and milk. I use water, and if you are writing it down, then this is my proportion for the bread loaf that I make every week. I use my bread machine, but you can use the same process and just make a loaf and bake it in the oven. I use 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Sometimes I use 50% atta in it. 1.5 teaspoons salt. 2 teaspoons instant yeast. The reason why I use instant yeast instead of active dry yeast is you don't have to proof it. So it is one step less, and it becomes very easy. Whether you're using bread machine or you're not using bread machine, you can still use instant yeast because you don't have to proof the bread. Yes, so I'm done filling my vadas. This is going to be my breakfast tomorrow. Today we are going to eat pav bhaji. Proportion for pizza dough. Seema, proportion for pizza dough is, I would say everything is same, but water is 1 cup, and I also reduce sugar. Sugar I put only 2 teaspoons in it, and instead of butter you can use olive oil. Rest everything is same. Replace water. Replace water by milk. Replace water for milk and reduce the sugar content. Rest everything is same. Porch side pickup is available. Absolutely, Sheila Tai. The stuffed buns are loved by everybody. So for bread loaf, you are going to need 3 cups all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons yeast, 1.5 teaspoons salt, 2 teaspoons sugar, 1 cup water, and 1/4 cup olive oil. Hi Purnima. 1 cup water. Now you have to play with water just a little bit. It is between 1 and 1/8 cup, but you will still get a good loaf. When you make it for couple times, you will know how to adjust. They say that the temperature of the house, the humidity, all these factors matter, the proportion of flour to liquid, but you just have to play with it. How long do we keep in the oven? I think now our oven is nice and heated to 375 degrees. And this is my last bowl, so please be patient. Okay. So here are my some are stuffed buns, and I'm just going to set them aside while they rise. And these are our puffed buns. Now we are going to bake these. We have already preheated our oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm just going to pop this in the oven 375 degrees Fahrenheit and center rack. We are going to heat it, we are going to bake the paos for approximately 20 minutes, but we'll check at around 15-minute mark. Any tip for garlic bread? Sarita, the bread proportion that I gave, I've been using that proportion for 8 or 9 years now, and I just tweak that same proportion here and there to make my weekly bread, or be it even the stuffed buns and garlic bread. So but I think for garlic bread you need a different kind of bread. So if you're looking for traditional garlic bread, but otherwise ghar ke liye you can just use the same loaf. Shweta, I did not get your question. What is half and half pav? The quantity for the loaf is 1 cup water and 1/4 cup olive oil. Now, those who missed my earlier session, this is the yeast that I use. I always keep it in the refrigerator. This bottle, although I make loaf every week, but this bottle lasts me for good 6 to 8 months. And like I mentioned earlier, you can reduce. Today we used a tablespoon and half of sugar, but you can very well reduce it to half tablespoon or even 2 teaspoons of sugar. The dough will not be as fluffy, but if you are diabetic, you can absolutely reduce the sugar. Rohini, no, that is, you put water in the pan and in the oven only when you need a very crusty loaf. In this case, actually we want the opposite. We want our loaves to be really soft. So if you're looking for the chewy bread, then, and little bit hard crust, then they use a water bath in the oven. Show closer. Fleischmann's yeast. The bottle itself says it is bread machine, instant and rapid rise. I don't suggest for using active dry because it requires proofing, and if your milk is very hot and if your yeast doesn't proof well, then you have to literally throw the full batch out. This is a very safe and guaranteed way that your bread will be nice and fluffy. This is Fleischmann's. This is available in all grocery stores. How long to make bread loaf? Parul, are you looking for the bread? Okay, I go by the crust, but I just look at the color of the crust and that's it. But 30 to 40 minutes is a good time frame. My weekly bread, I normally make it in the bread machine. Bread machine, I have been using Hamilton Beach brand for 9 years now, and it is really good. If you don't really need to invest hundreds of dollars, the Hamilton Beach, you get it in Walmart for $40 only. It is a very good investment. And if you look at the ingredients that we added to our bread today, it's just milk, flour, salt, sugar, yeast, just 5 to 6 ingredients. But when you buy the bread from store-bought bread, it has at least 10 to 15 ingredients, and half of them we cannot read. Also, for the weekly bread, you can do 50% all-purpose flour, and the 50% you can either add atta, you can even add half cup of flaxseed powder. So the 1.5 cup of wheat flour that we are using, you can use a mix of flours to come up to that proportion. I use half cup of flaxseed meal and 1 cup of atta when I'm using my weekly bread. Sometimes I just throw in a handful of raisins in it, cinnamon powder in it. Just the variations are endless. Sheila UK, this brand is available in ShopRite, Wegmans, Stop and it is available in any store. And also for the all-purpose flour, if you use bread flour, you will get better results. But I don't keep too many variety in the house. I just use King Arthur Flour's regular unbleached all-purpose flour. Any questions while our bread is baking? Sneha, for bread loaf, bread is typically baked at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can use the same temperature. For weekly bread, again, I use 3 cups of flour, in which you can do 50% all-purpose, 50% atta, or you can do 100% all-purpose flour. 2 teaspoon yeast, 1.5 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoon sugar, 1 cup water, and 1/4 cup olive oil. Aarti, are you asking for the loaf, or are you asking for the pav that we are making right now? Neelam, that is the biggest problem with home baked bread is just like a roti, it becomes stale day 3. So it does stay good for 3 days, but on the 3rd day it becomes dry and you cannot eat it. It doesn't taste good, but it doesn't go bad. It's just that it becomes very, very dry by 3rd, 4th day. And if you are for Aarti, for pav, we are going to bake it for approximately 15 to 20 minutes. Hi Sarita, yes, for maska pav it is exactly the same proportion that we use today, but for maska pav what they do is, today we made 12 buns. For Muska Pav, what they do is, from that proportion they will make only 9 buns, and they will use a smaller pan. So you know, when you look at other blogs, you will see that the buns are really tall and puffed up. It is because instead of 12 they make 9 buns, but otherwise everything is same. Everyone, please post photos in the comment section. I would love to see how your bread has turned out. So if you're looking for that typical high pav, then use a 9 by 9 inch cake pan loaf. I use just a regular tin. In this, you know, it will look like a loaf, like the pav. No, for once I bake the potato filled pav, normally I refrigerate it for 2-3 days, and you can eat it. You can also deep freeze after it has, after baking it, and you can then just thaw it and toast it and enjoy it anytime later. Hi Hemal, hi Pari. So I'm just going to check on our bread. Now my pav already looks like it has been baked in 12 minutes. So I'm going to remove it from the oven. Here it is. I go by the color of the bread normally when I'm baking bread, because that's the perfect indication that your bread is done. But I'll suggest that everybody's ovens are different, so wait until you see nice golden color on the top, something like this. And after the bread has been baked, I'm going to apply butter to get that nice shine on the top. The bread is very hot, so when I apply the butter, it actually bubbles up on the top. So I'm just kind of wiping it so that it looks nice and shiny. So here it is. My pav is ready. How is everyone else doing? How is their pav looking? Please check, your bread, because like I said, everybody's oven is different, and you have to, after 10 minutes or so, just keep an eye on the pav. Preeti, I think instead of keeping the buns close to each other, if you leave them separate, then yeah, you can get individual bread rolls and you can use those to make burgers. Okay. So, is there any other recipe other than orange cake that you would like me to demonstrate to you, or that you would love to, like a cook along or bake along? Please write in the comment field, and while we are, going through this phase, let's just see how we can make the best out of it. Hi Suvarna. Hi Aarti. Yes Seema, stuffed pav exactly same. So when you punch the dough and when you make balls, instead of just rolling them into the pav bhaji buns, that's when you stuff them with the stuffing. You can use paneer stuffing, you can use the batata vada stuffing. Again, it's whatever imagination. उकडीचे मोदक. Lychee kheer. We can definitely try doing ukdiche modak. That was on my mind. But with ukdiche modak, it is just that it needs a lot of practice. So it's, even if I get the shape, I don't know if I will be able to explain it to you, or when you handle it for the first time, if you will be able to do it. I don't. So that's why that's the only issue with ukdiche modak. But we can definitely try doing them. So only 3 minutes left. I think by now everybody's pav should be ready. Please post photos and also comments. Let me know if you liked the pav, how, if your family liked it or no. Let me know if you made another version, if you made stuffed pav. So please write in the comment field. Smita, all these ingredients are always in my home. That for me, it doesn't apply. This is nutritious. If you add 50% atta, which I did to my other batch, it is nutritious. You can eat it with pav bhaji, which has so many vegetables in it. Thank you, Alpana. So with this, the 20 minutes of baking is done, and I really hope that you and your family enjoy the pav. Like I said, do post photos and share your thoughts and comments right here, and hopefully we will meet again here with ukdiche modak. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.